So, good morning, friends. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you are doing well. Please let me turn back on the air just a little bit. You'll hear it in the background. Give me a hug. I am a sweaty, now full-blown muddy mess. I've been home about 45 minutes. I did ran a 5K this morning. Shoeboxes for Soldiers was my 5K today. It was in Greenback, Tennessee. And it was a small 5K compared to what we did last week, which, you know, I walked. Give me a hug. Come here. Oh, I'm so stinky. Are you stinky? I look stinky. Smell. It's stinker-ramadama all the way around. And we just got home, like I said, within the last 45 minutes. And we've ran back up to the barn, finished up some chores, and getting the day started. Beautiful day here in East Tennessee. Go Vols. By the time you see this, we'll be in the middle of a big football game with the Dogs. And honestly, at the end of the day, can you really honestly say you really care who wins? I just want everybody to be safe and happy and have fun. Okay. So, go Dogs, go, roll Tide, roll your mama. Whatever. We just have fun down here. So, but my blood does run orange. And James, we've already had to have conversations. I was like, are you going to be, okay, no matter how the game goes, by 6:30, are you going to be okay? I have to... James is a Vol for life, baby. Vol for life. You all know that. His history stuff. So, anyway, I ran a 5K this morning, and I have a video coming up either later today or tomorrow. I asked a lot of y'all on Facebook if you wanted to find out what my doctor told me yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I said after last week, once we got past Labor Day, I was going to schedule myself for a general checkup sort of situation. Didn't take anything weird. Don't get all that started. No, I don't. No, I haven't. Okay. It's so funny because when I went in, and I'll probably repeat myself in this. She was like, she was talking. The nurse talked to me, and I'll tell you all the details later. It was great talking to her. And at the end, she's like, I just want to make sure. She said, okay, let's go over my general stuff. Do you want a flu or and she's like, you don't do that, right? And I said, she said, I just have to ask. She said, I just want to make sure. I said, no problem. So I have a really good doctor. Okay. And, I appreciate her not being pushy. She never has been. I mean, she offers things or says things, but she's never tried to manipulate me or, no, not really. She's younger. And I think she's grown a lot over the last couple of years, too. I think you've seen a lot of changes in people. And you're seeing a lot of changes in people right now. I just got this hat. I ordered it on Tuesday. And I was supposed to have gotten it on Thursday. And I got it yesterday. And I wore it. I didn't run in it today. I don't typically like to run in baseball caps. I get agitated with lots of stuff on me when I work out or run. That's nothing new. I don't wear a lot of jewelry in general. So I'll put the link down below because all of you ladies out there are asking. It's the ladies cap. It is Velcro, so it's very easy to adjust. It's not super expensive. I got it on Amazon because I wanted a new baseball cap. And then I got some really cool stuff in the mail. But anyway, I'll put the link down below. I have no idea at this particular moment if they've got 1 left or 1,000 left. So I will just let the cards drop where they drop. Okay, so very comfy, cute, like it, recommend it, love it. Look at those colors, right? I love it. It's like those little magical colored marshmallows we ate as kids, and now we know they're like horrible for us, but whatever. You're seeing so much right now. I didn't post a video yesterday on purpose because I think the whole verbiage of or somebody saying touch grass is really real right now, and it has been, and that's also going to relate to my health update video, which may not interest you, but I really think you should try to consider what I'm going to tell you coming up on the next video. So you have the governor of Utah now coming out today. I read a headline on the way home from the 5K. James was driving, and I was just sort of trying to come out of everything, and and he talks about get off social media. And I think he's right. Now, I think you should, we've been talking, this is not new here. Or is this new? This is not new. If you've been here for a couple months, I've been talking like this. I'm like, get the information that you need from the sources that you mostly trust. Mostly. Did you hear the word I said there? And the reason I say it that way is because we're all human, and even if with our best intentions, we're all being told things that we're just not sure, you know. At the end of the day, there's only a couple of things that you can trust or believe in, and number one is Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and number two, I think the discernment that you have the opportunity to use, folks, you better be using it. I'm gonna say it just like that. I'm not in the mood, and neither are you, for somebody to mince words. There's a lot of deception in the world, and it comes from both sides and all over and around the bend, okay? And a lot of demonic things on social media, while I think a lot of it is being literally bopped on top of its head, there are still the vile individuals, whether it's here on YouTube or go look at Twitter for 10 minutes and see if you can handle the rest of your day. It's that bad. It's on Instagram. It's everywhere. Facebook. I mean, you know this as well as I do. And here's what I'm going to say to you. This has been a horrific week. We all know that for many different reasons. We're all going through a tough time already in general. Although I will tell you, have you seen what's going on in England today, in London? Give me a hug. I love you. Do you all know how many times I often hear, and I've made videos over the last 2 years or more about all the things that are going on in the UK, in Ireland, all the things, and to be watching what's going on over there across the pond. This, come on, lion, rise up, right? Right? Folks, you better be paying very much close attention to what's going on over there, okay? And you're watching that creep in here. A lot of the things that they are fighting against is creeping in here. And let me warn you, I have a lot to say, and I didn't make a video yesterday about this because I'm still trying to find my navigation on it and my words. There's going to be a lot of questioning about the events that we have seen in the past 3 or 4 days. Okay? And there are facts, clearly. We all witnessed certain things, particularly with Charlie. But at the same time, I think it is normal for me to say, I have questions. I went through a cry and mourn and an anger for the past 2 or 3 days like you. And I'm now to the point of, okay, I knew and know things happened, are happening, and are going to continue to happen. Look, hug me right now, okay? You know this. Is this not in your spirit? Is this not in your heart? And that's, so when you, if that's there and it's with me, I don't know about you, and you've prayed a lot about it, and you've thought a lot about it, and things haven't felt right for a long time. I mean, we can talk about the last week, but let's be honest. Things haven't felt right for many, many years. What do we do about it? Well, I'm going to tell you to first and foremost to, you can say touch grass, but I'm going to say go to prayer. And you can also do things that is touching grass, such as getting better in terms of in tune with yourself. These are all of this is linked together, okay? I think it's very clear we're all going to go through a wave of different emotions with all of this. But what I don't want you to do, now I'm not saying justice should never take place, okay? That's not even in this conversation. But to keep your sanity, okay, because you still have to operate. You still have to go to work. You still have to go to school if you're in school. You still have to run your household. You still have a job. You still have children or grandbabies to raise, okay? You still are trying to be a better person today than you were yesterday, even with setbacks. It's okay. It's all right. So what? Pick back up. Don't you dare lose yourself in all of this. And forces will it's very obvious when you have individuals that are just spewing hate, non-factual information. What is that term? Misinformation? I mean, and then, you know, they try to argue and they try to bait you into debates and they say all these things. That's expected, okay? Those are, like I said, those are the demons that came out of your armpits because you decided to, you know, not wear your deodorant today, okay? Nasty little gnomes and trolls, just nasty. They're a given. But the enemy is very crafty, and the enemy will disguise himself and talk to you and lead the world in with deception in many different ways, okay? And I'm not trying to pinpoint a particular event, person, or thing. I'm just saying in general, my spirit, and I'm probably getting mud all over my face, my spirit right now, and tell me if you feel the same, okay? My spirit right now is telling me to be very, very careful and to be very, very cautious, more than ever, okay? It took me a couple of years past 9/11 to kind of start looking around going, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, you see, and when you talk like that, and again, it's not questioning any one particular thing, event, or person. It's just a general feeling. Like I've told you this before. I remember when George Bush announced we were basically going into Iraq, and I was sitting on my grandparents' couch. I've told you this. And I remember sitting there, and I looked over at my grandparents and I said, why are we doing this? It didn't make any sense at that time, and I didn't fully understand at that time. Some of y'all probably didn't either. I mean, let's just be honest. It's like I'm getting some I feel like I'm getting some acupuncture with that right now, and I can't tell you specifics of what it is. So I said, when that starts to happen to me, this could happen to me at the Dollar General over the sale over Spam and Beanie Weenies. And when I get that feeling, I go, hang on a second. I need to take a step back. And if I can't make sense of it, and you may not, of whatever doesn't feel right, I know I better stop. I better pull it back a little bit. And if you're not in a space right now in your life where you can regain that control, a lot of people are out of control, and you've been pushed to that brink on purpose. See, you know this. You guys are smarter than me. You have been pushed, and honestly, I don't think we've seen being pushed yet. That's how far out I think this could go. It could be so, and I don't think it has a timeline. So I want to say to you right now, and I know some of you might roll your eyes at me, but take it with you anyway, please. I don't care if you roll your eyes at me or not. I'm just telling you what I think is the truth here. You better gain control over your own self, because when people again, I'm not talking about justice. I'm not talking about standing up for yourself. I'm not talking about defending your family, whatever. No. I'm just saying this general sense of taking yourself back so that you can see clearly needs to be a top priority right now. They've already warned us. The veil is thinned. The enemy is here, and the spiritual war is raging. So no matter what you see today, what you've seen in the past 2 to 3, 4 days, what you're going to see tomorrow, I want you to pull your reins on yourself as best you can and go, I know this happened. I know this is happening, but there are so many details in all of this that you don't know and I don't know. And when you recognize that, you're going to be quick to being able to resolve how you're going to handle things going forward. If you gained control back over your own emotions, take your emotions out if you can. Go through the process. Go through the process. I'm not telling you not to, okay? I get it. But quickly try to get yourself back into, okay, this is what's happening. What can I do about it? When you lose control over your own self, be it your mind, your heart, your spirit, how you manage your home, your job, your self-care, that is opening a portal for the enemy to absolutely gain control over you and everything you touch, your entire household. So stand tall, don't bend, but I'm also telling you to be very leery of being deceived. This isn't all so cut and dry. Yes, it's good versus evil, but understand that the enemy has the ability to be crafty. A lot of people will say, oh, well, the enemy doesn't know what it's done. Is that true? Is that true? A lot of humans, me too, you, we can become very prideful in a lot of things, and we think we know the answer. We think we know. And we react, or we act, or we believe, to only find out later down the road we were wrong about something. Or maybe it wasn't exactly this way. Or maybe something else was in the mix. All I'm trying to say to you in this video is the obvious little minions out there, flick them. Did you hear it? Flick them, flick them, flick them, flick them. Flick, F-L-I-C-K, before you try to say I said something else, because I didn't. People try to do that, see? Right? It's all deception. It's all deception. It's all deception. This is the only thing that's going to pull you through, the Father. So, please be using your discernment. Please be going to prayer. You need to be asking God, what does He want you to do today? Don't be looking to other men, or man itself, woman, whatever. No. What does God want you to be doing? I personally feel there is a calling to get ourselves very, very right in all realms. And I invite you to join us on that journey. Because once you do, I don't think you are going to be able to be baited as hard. You have to have full control. Full control of yourself as best you can. And not just thrown out to the wind. Because when you're thrown out to the wind, God only knows what's going to catch you. I hope I've made sense in this video. I hope I've encouraged you to use your discernment. I hope and pray that you understand asking questions is okay. See, they don't want you asking questions. They define that how you want. Things in this world don't like for you to ask questions and to bring the debate. Look at Charlie. Charlie was able to have that gift. And he was effective, as everybody is saying, and is causing a, quote, turning point because of that ability. Look at that ability. That is what we should learn. But also in the end, Charlie started asking a lot of questions. Even though he was very steadfast in a lot of things, he also was growing in his wisdom to step back and was willing to ask questions, have debates, and to allow other people to bring other conversations to the table. Not saying they're right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just saying, isn't it interesting that we watch an individual with so much influence and effectiveness that once he started asking more different deep questions, not just keeping things at a certain level, he went deeper. Where are we today? Don't have the fear in doing that. So take a deep breath. If you want to call it touching grass, that's great. That's great. I think you should. But really, ultimately, take a step back, take a deep breath, pray. What does God want you to do today? And what does God want you to do in general? I think that is where we need to be right now. And cooler heads, again, I did not say to not defend yourself. I did not say to tolerate BS. I did not say justice should not happen. Of course I believe in that. If you watch this channel, you know that. But I am saying in a general sense, who are you going to be in this battle? Think about that. Everything is on the line, and we need to hold it. Like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I'll have another video coming up. I think that it sort of piggybacks. This is all interconnected, okay? It really is. This is an incredible journey that's happening right now, and I'm so thankful that you're here for it. And to see all the things that are happening with you guys out there is just amazing. Hold the line. Use your discernment. Like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. I love you and hope you have a great day. More coming, and I'll see you on the next video.